All right. Hello, survivors. Today we are planning to do a Q&A. This is my friend Magali, and she is going to be asking me quite a few different questions, and we're going to just touch on those different questions, and we may have to do this in different segments. So we'll go ahead and start and jump into it.
Okay, some of the questions we asked might be questions she's already talked about. So, one of the questions we came up with was, how do you feel with the lack of memory?
So, I've had a really hard time with lack of memory because of brain fog. And the neurologist said that brain fog is due to my frontal lobe and backfiring of the brain. And I was disrespected quite a bit whenever I was younger, and felt like I was not looked at as a looked up to as a young person, or as a teenager, or as an adult growing up. And so I felt like I always had to find a position. And so it really was kind of something that I felt like hurt my pride, and like I always had to find some kind of grace in myself.
Our second question would be, how do you feel about how your medications affect your childbearing abilities?
That has always kind of been a fear of mine, and it's always been a fear of my family members. I know that it's a big fear of my mother's, that if I will actually even be able to even have children in the future. Or if it will be a overload type thing, you know. I know that I've had to have hormonal treatments, and so like, you know, it's either like an overload, or it's either a backfire, you know. So it's either like one way or the other. So we just don't know which way it'll go.
How do you feel about not being able to do common things? An example would be driving.
Well, I know that was a really big thing for me, and like whenever I was starting puberty, and everybody else was like really getting into getting their learner's permit and starting on the road and getting their new cars and stuff like that, and starting to go to parties. Like, I was like, oh man, you know, like I can't do that. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. Like, what am I going to do with life? Where am I going to go? Am I just going to have to stick along with someone the rest of my life? But I've kind of had to find my peace, and the Lord has given me peace with that. And once you do find your peace with it, you get to a good place and you find joy.
That's another question. Have you ever has your faith ever been in like risk? Like, have you doubted your faith?
Oh, definitely. I have doubted my faith so much wherever it has really beat me down. So much so that I have not wanted to be here. I've not wanted to go through this. I have not wanted to talk to family members. I felt like my family members doubted me so much that I didn't want to go through it. I felt like if my family doubted me so much, like, how could I have faith in myself? And how could I lift myself up if they can't lift me up, you know? So it's just, it's definitely been rough. It's been a hard trial, you know, and it's hard to lift yourself up in joy whenever you feel like you have nobody else around you.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Do you feel like you've lost a lot of friends because of your seizures or romantic relationships?
Hermosa, preciosa, chiquitina.